All right, guys, happy Friday. Let's talk about the Supreme Court. So for today, we're going to talk about Supreme Court stuff. And keep in mind, I'm always going to give you a solution to the problems. And again, I think there's so much divine delays in what's happened over the past, I'm going to call it 6 years. 6 years that I've been out in front of you guys, in front of my clients, in front of veterans, helping you guys out. I've delivered over $10 billion to you guys. I've been here before COVID. I was here during COVID. I was here after COVID, before PACT, during PACT, after PACT, before Supreme Court, during Supreme Court, after Supreme Court. So I'm going to keep being here. Let me move my microphone up a little bit better here. I'm going to keep being here because we are in charge. We are the media. And I'm going to give you solutions. I don't want you worried about things that are big, like DOGE is big. Supreme Court is big, but it doesn't mean that. So we'll get into the details of the Supreme Court stuff, but it's what's bigger is our Heavenly Father. Our Heavenly Father has granted you abundance. The however is you have to do something about it for yourself. You can't just sit on the couch and eat Cheetos all day and just cry until the big check shows up. It doesn't work that way. Abundance, our Heavenly Father's abundance, I'll say it that way, does not work that way. So, and I want to make sure I'm talking about several things about giving you solutions here. And I'm talking about right now solutions, today solutions, right this second solutions that are out there for you. Because guys and gals out there, I'm in this room 10 a.m. Rumble 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. I'm here on YouTube Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. As one guy said, Albert, you're everywhere. Well, yes, I'm everywhere because my veterans out there, my service members, and your families are out there. You're everywhere. You're the ones who are everywhere. I'm just trying to reach out and get a hold of you and make sure you're taken care of the right way. So if I go start off the bat with good and evil, evil doesn't make anything. They only take. But who do they take from? Good people allowing it. That's what's happening. Let's just say with the VA and with the government for, let's just call all that stuff evil, because those processes are evil. I don't blame the Supreme Court for the question. The question that was in front of them was a little bitty sliver of a big ass problem, and they only had to answer that one little bitty question. And I'm just going to boil it down to that it was a little bitty question. And so if people out there are blowing up Reddit right now or blowing up fucking X right now, I'm sorry to say fuck, but I have to every now and then. If you guys are out there blowing up social media, I can't believe it, I can't believe it, I can't believe it. That's exactly what evil wants more of. Evil wants you to just, evil wants you to get in your little bitty hole and die, get off their payroll. Agreed? I don't care if you agree with me. I do care. I'm sorry, I do care. I'm energized by my Heavenly Father. I love bringing joy to you guys. I do care. I care for people who do care. And for people who are jerks and stuff, I just let it roll off my back because I'm just a tool for God, helping you guys. I'm bringing joy to others. And that's why I just want to tell you there's some solutions. There's some right now solutions. I've got groups on LinkedIn and on Facebook that I want to tell you about today too. And my book is coming out. So guys, I do have answers. I have answers for you. I'm going to keep pointing over here because that's where my website is. And I've got on my website, I call this stuff velvet roping in order to take control of your day, because so many veterans out there, which by the way, again, I've been doing this 6 years. I have briefed tens of thousands of veterans and your family members. I have unfortunately had to talk to widows. Don't make me talk to widows. That's the worst case scenario. Don't make me talk to widows. I hate it. So I talked to tens of thousands of you in the past 6 years. I delivered over $10 billion to deadly humans. I legit got back last week. I was in Destin, Florida, at a special operations convention where, if you don't know, I'm 5'6". I'm little. I am 148 pounds as of this morning. I am not a killer. I am a former medevac pilot. So I'm crazy enough to do crazy stuff to help you guys out. And that's why I'm here. But I was down there with killers, MARSOC and stuff. No kidding. A couple of MARSOC dudes came up to me, hugging me hugging me. Albert, love what you're doing, man. Keep doing it. Keep up the good fight. Don't listen to bullshit. Just keep on moving. And guys, I'm telling you that because I'm also now registered for Soft Week in May in Tampa. And I am heading there to see 20,000 plus Ninja Turtles roaming around doing the same damn thing. Albert, holy crap, man. Come here, give us a hug. So for years, I've heard you guys' problems, and I'm not a big researcher. I've got degrees and all that kind of stuff because I, in essence, had to, if you want to call it that. And I'm happy to tell you the stories and tell you about my life. But I've done research, a lot of research over the past couple of years on just taking what I'm hearing from you guys, creating case studies, all that kind of stuff in my own way, and just hearing the pain points that I'm hearing out there. And you guys in marketing, they call it stacking the pain. You guys are stacked with pain. You are stacked with pain. I'll give you an example. Every day, 5,000 of you, at least 5,000 of you, are Google searching for a VA calculator. Tells me 4 things immediately. You are lost, you're alone, you don't know your next steps, and you don't know who to turn to, and I'm going to give you the solution. And I'm going to point right here right now. That's my website.com, fulfillveteranproject.com. I am a for-profit, so I can help you guys out. Start with me, stay with me for years, and I'm going to talk about that with my book stuff here in a second. Help me get every last one of you guys, that's what that one's back there for, off of this battlefield and on to higher level of care for yourself and your family. You've earned this money. You've earned your fulfillment. You've, as being our Father's child, you've also earned your abundance. And somebody right now is taking it from you, unfortunately. But I got a solution for you. I'm going to send you to my website. I call it velvet roping. I want to make sure you guys are always in the right place at the right time for yourself. Go to my website. A couple things I want to talk about. My book that is on sale now. This is not what it is. It looks like this. It's a little bit survival guide. But my book, The First 5 F's to Give, is on Amazon. Hopefully you see what I'm pointing at right there. Somebody said your screen was flipped and you're pointing in the wrong direction. So First 5 F's to Give. That is on Amazon. Links are actually, you can go to my website and go through there. Or look it up on Amazon, however you want to do that. It's on pre-sale still, $10, $10 get you 5 F's. And it is a small, tight survival. It's such a survival guide and checklist. It says on every page, turn the page. You guys have told me for years, Albert, I love your passion. I love the stuff that you know. But can you just, man, can you pull it down and just go, hey, do this? And I do everything for you guys. Trust me, I don't want to be here doing this crap. I'd love to go do other stuff right now. I don't want to be on camera, but I can't help it. I'm on a mission from our Heavenly Father to help you. So in my book, it's telling you exactly what to do. It's going to tell you every day, do something, be somewhere, be around other people so that you can live the life that you're supposed to live. So it doesn't matter if you're 18, 80, or any other age bracket. If you're a service member, family member, anything, there's 5,000 plus of you a day who are Google searching for, in essence, this book and me. So this is your guide, and I am your guy. Go to my website to start with. That's totally fine. Take any approach you want to take. And now I'm getting you over that funnel, get you to know, because that's let me put my book thing down here. There's three lines that people say to me instantly when I start talking to them. Albert, I didn't know. Number one is always, I don't know what I don't know. And that's fair. That's fair until you do know. Second line that people say to me is, Albert, I wish I would have known you sooner. Third line is that you guys say, Albert, I wish I would have done something sooner. But then I say, don't beat yourself up. You go back to number one. You didn't know better. But now you do know better, guys. And in order to be better, you have to do better. Know, do, then be. Yeah. Know, then do, then be. Now that you know better, I'm going to give you the guidance. Go to my website. At the top of my menu, which, by the way, I just had this updated yesterday. So at the top of my website, you'll see my menu. And it has the book on there, the book link. Click on the book link. Go to Amazon. Make a purchase. It's on pre-order still right now. And then it'll get to you when it comes out in the next couple of weeks. It's only $10. Get $10, change your life. I got a lot of my clients are airline pilots, and they're out there saying, Albert, oh man, I can't wait till we get this book and legit get a bag full of them, walk around the airport, throw them at people, and buy more, throw more, buy more, throw more. I love that. That's what I love about us. We help each other, and that's why I'm leaning on you today too. I'm leaning on you because I need your help. I can't do this all by myself. I'm in different rooms talking to you guys, like Trevor, my book publisher, says. There's one-to-one and one-to-many. I can't be in every single room all day, folks. I got to be able to talk to my clients. In the meantime, keep sending people my way. Imagine how bad not only I feel, but how bad our Heavenly Father feels that 5,000 of us a day are Google searching for help on one topic. The government knows it. The government doesn't give a damn. I care. Our Heavenly Father cares. And I hope that you care enough to say, not on my watch. I'm going to help my buddy out. I'm going to help out my family tree. I'm going to help out my coworkers. I'm going to help out my community. I'm going to go do something that's right. I'm going to go bring joy to others like our Heavenly Father intends. Send them to my website. I call it Velvet Roping to make sure you're in the right place at the right time. I don't want you to get too far ahead of yourself. The only hurry I'm ever in is to make sure that you guys know step number one, which is pay yourself first. Step number one, get your back pay clock started. Everything else on your fulfillment journey is going to be, as we would say in the military, slow and smooth, smooth is fast, and to standard, not to time. Some things happen faster, some things happen slower. What I want you to know is you're not alone. When you're with me, I'm going to surround you by not only my current clients get surrounded by other clients. You also, guys, now you have access to, we have a Facebook group, the 5Fs Nation, and that 5 is spelled out, not the number 5. Same thing on LinkedIn. So on the rules, it should say something like that, bring joy to others. It's fine to ask tough questions, give tough answers. We're not going to do this poke and stab and blame and all this kind of crap. We're not going to do that. I don't like working with assholes. So you will be ejected instantly if you're going to walk in the room and be an asshole. I'm happy for you to ask tough questions, get tough answers. That's totally fine. That's legit. I call it sparring. It's okay to spar because sparring makes us better. Iron sharpens iron. That's a line that's in my book too. But I'm here to help you guys out. And we can't do this stuff alone. If evil has a team stealing your money and stealing your livelihood, you have to have a positive team who can flip that script and get you back to abundance. And people who are ahead of you who can help you, people are behind you that you can help. And that's what I love about veterans and service members is that we do take care of each other. We're sometimes a little too quiet about it, honestly. And that's what's led us to where we are right now. And I go back to the line of it's your republic if you can keep it. Well, we lost it, and we've lost a lot of our money, and we can't make up time. We do live in the real world, but we can make up, I call it making it right, not making it whole. So my way of thinking is even if you had $1 billion in your bank account right now, it's not going to make you whole. I hope it makes you right, though. I could use $1 billion. It's definitely out there. It would help me get my staff to Tampa quicker and get a lot more hugs. But guys, we're all granted this abundance. And again, we're supposed to make each other, bring joy to others. And none of that comes easy. None of that comes easy. So my book is on my website. My website instantly is inviting you to my book. It's instantly inviting you to get your back pay clock started so you can start paying yourself. I'm going to keep talking to you guys on live videos Monday through Friday on Rumble at 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 here on YouTube. And I've got now my own groups on Facebook and LinkedIn, 5Fs Nation, spelled out, not 5F5, not letter 5, number 5, but spelled out. And let's see what else. If you have any questions, you can always email me or message through my website. Find out how to get a hold of my staff on that. If you have any questions on any of these connection groups, but my intent is, guys, to get you guys in the same room together with each other. Is most importantly with me every now and then. I am your main guide, and I think of it like a boxing ring where I'm outside your corner, and so are any other people that you can get outside your corner. So not just professionals who help you with your process, but just your buddies who can say, hey, here's what I did, or here, let me lean on you. What did you do? So lean on each other, spar with each other. That's totally acceptable. Learn from each other, grow with each other. Think about abundance, joy, bring joy to others. The instant you turn an asshole, we're going to have marshals in there who will make sure you get adios. We don't like that kind of stuff. You don't know, I've been already kicked off of Reddit, and also X apparently doesn't like me this week. I don't know why, but one of my staffers, Jenny, my general manager, we call her, we say she breaks everything. So she does. I don't know how, somehow she broke X this week. So whatever. But I'm just in other rooms talking to you guys. So again, I got back physically. I was down in Destin, Florida at a SOF event, getting hugs from MARSOC and so on. And my book is coming out. Supreme Court's made a decision. So DOGE is still out there somewhere. It's up to you. Every single day, do something. And by the way, I'm going to keep this one shorter. So I'm going to jump on I got a 2-hour podcast today. As far as I know, I got a guest waiting on me here shortly for comms check. But if you're a tech kind of guy, please do the whole like, share, subscribe, support, comment, all that jazz. If you're not, if you're more of a ground game kind of person, that's fine. On my website, you'll see that I'm in essence catering to both. That on my website, there's veteran community outreach. So if you need to take a screenshot, my brand new cards came in yesterday. They look a little orange though. I don't know why it looks a little orange, but I'll take it, whatever. Anyhow, make sure you guys get a screenshot of the main, the one pager where it talks about this stuff. This one I did change where it says that you've got, rather than 135,000, talks about 4,500 a day, or Google searching for this red, for the VA calculator. So do whatever you need to do. Tap on your buddy's shoulder. Go to my website. Look under Veteran Community Outreach. Get me connected with your coffee group, small coffee group. Get me connected with and when I say connected, I mean in front of. I'm happy to, like Trevor, my book publisher, says, there's one-to-one and one-to-many. I prefer as many one-to-manys as possible to where we're able to have good two-way comms, and could be small coffee group, 20, 15 people, could be church group, could be something gigantic. The Salesforce has VetForce. So get me in front of all of your people. And how you do that is through my website. The link, the page to click on, the menu item to click on is Veteran Community Outreach to help me get in front of those folks. Again, support through my book. Buy the book. It's for you guys. My book is, again, designed for anybody 18 to 80 and beyond. Doesn't matter. I think of it like the government, or let's say evil. Evil wants you to feel that your story is starting in the middle, that you didn't get paid, and therefore you have to now go take on other jobs and get double retirement to make up ground. And that's not abundance. That's not our Heavenly Father. Our Heavenly Father would tell you the same thing. Hey, maybe we can't make everything whole, but let's just start from where we are to make it right and get that fulfillment going. And your journey I'm not going to say does help somebody else's journey too. So keep that in mind. You're part of a system of systems. So my book guides you through the 5 F's: faith, foxhole, which is your family and friends, making sure you got the right fire team at the right time. Third one is your finances. So make sure your finances are squared away, and I will guide you to and through that. My clients are with me for years. I'm a for-profit. My clients start with me and stay with me. They stay connected. They in essence become, I become their first phone call. Hey, Albert, got a new job. What's that mean? Something. Hey, Albert, I got an opportunity to move to states. What does that mean? Something. I always say something or nothing. There's something. Hey, Albert, my kid's going into service. Can you help him? Yes. Yes. Because what the government doesn't want you to know is that when you're in uniform, you have the most power. You don't know this. You don't know. Number one line, you don't know this. The government doesn't want you to know when you're in uniform, you have the most power. That's when you can create all the evidence that you need for other things. You have to have GI Bill. There's evidence there for GI Bill and how to use your GI Bill. There's always to get to any level of money, over my left shoulder here, left big money. To get to any money, could be GI Bill, could be becoming entrepreneurial, still in uniform, having a VA home loans and stuff like that. It's paperwork. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of medical stuff going on right then. But there is a time to where the VA uses three types of evidence. There's legal evidence, which is through attorneys that I get my clients connected with, veterans' rights attorneys, by the way. There's administrative evidence, which is paperwork, and there's medical evidence, and that's through doctors. So yes, the VA, the government does have different, I call them checkpoints, and just like at the airport, you in order to get to your destination, when you're walking into the airport, you're going to go through probably 3 or 4 different checkpoints, and you know that right now at those different checkpoints, you have to do different things, whatever the task is at that checkpoint to get through that from this checkpoint to the next, from here to the next, and so on. You can't just drive through the fence and try to get to your airplane because you want to get to grandma's house. That doesn't work. So you can't. The system is a system for a reason. Whether you want to call it good, bad, or indifferent, I'm not here to judge that. I'm just saying, if you try to get to grandma's house driving straight through the fence of the airport, you're not going to meet grandma that night or anytime soon, it sounds like, because you're doing something wrong. So, but if you meet the checkpoint at where you need to meet the checkpoint, then you'll get through that checkpoint on to the next. That's how that really works. And airport, that's why I use the airport analogy. It's such a good analogy. All right, guys. I appreciate somebody's in there commenting. I'm not seeing the comments live, but appreciate comments as long as they're good ones. And I'll take negative ones, I guess, if you want to throw negative stuff at me. But I'm sure I'm going to put grace out there and say I'm guessing it's good stuff. But I got to head to another event. And I just want to let somebody know, since there's some comments in there, there are other places. This is not one of those places where I can answer questions as I'm moving. I do have events like that. So for my clients, I have Town Hall Tuesday. For other people that are brand new and don't know me, on my website, you'll see I've got an events page. And on my events page, you'll see my calendar where it shows you I do a money briefing once a month. And I've done that for years. So feel free to register for that money briefing where I can brief you on the money that you've earned through your service and connection to somebody else out there. And then also I brief you guys for, I don't want to call it half the time. I brief you for the first couple of minutes, just showing you some of this money, give you some shock and awe. And then I turn it over to you guys for questions and also ask you to tell us to the room at least 4 things: your name, your age, what you did in the service, and how long you did it, so we can all get an understanding of where you are in space and time. So I've had a lot of people who try to put comments down, and one guy wrote a couple weeks ago in a comment, said something about 1931, and I'm like, what? And I don't know what that is. Are you saying you're from 1931, that you're born in 1931, because that makes you really old? Is there some form out there called I don't know what the hell 1931 means. I don't know if that was a typo. I have no idea. Nothing. That's not a reference point for me, 1931. So I don't know what he meant. But anyhow, but yeah, appreciate you guys. I'm going to head out and go to another event. But yeah, buy my book. Do something today, guys. Do something today for yourself in your abundance. You've been promised it. However is, in order to get it, you have to do something. So do something for yourself and others today. All right, gang. I'll see you next week. Take care.